Population composition expressed through age and sex pyramids, which is used to study ratio between males and females, ratio between ratio between males and females in different age groups, in different age groups, in different age groups. Broadly, age groups are categorized into three categories. Broadly, age groups are categorized into three categories. First, 0 to 14 age group. 0 to 14, which is the dependent class. You are the part of it, dependent class. You are dependent on your parents. Next one is the 15 to the 59 age group. 15 to 59 age group. And third age group is the 60 and above. 60 and above. 60 and above. So in which the first 0 to 14 and the last 60 and above, these two are the dependent class. Dependent class on a 15 to 59 age group, which is known as an independent class or working class. Independent class or working class. कंवरनू ने कहा 15 to 59 एज ग्रुप, 15 साल का बच्चा पढ़ रहा होता है, उसको हम वर्किंग क्लास में कैसे ले आए? So as per under the fundamental right, the right against exploitation, it is marked that the child labor, which states that a child which is below of the 15 years of the age, it can't do the work, any of the work in a society. So those which are above of the 15, they can do the work for their families. Clear? Same on this idea, SSA, it also states that the child between of a 6 to 14 age group, they will be as a free and compulsory education, it will impart through the governmental schools. Clear? So that age group, when we are studying, may I use it? Book, your part poster. So when we are looking towards these three figures, figure 6.7, these are the age and sex pyramids. Age and sex pyramids. It indicates that the which age group, under the which age group, how many total number of the population, what kind of the population has existed. When we are looking towards the figure 6.7, figure 6.7, figure 6.7, this is the pyramid which showing as a population composition of Kenya. When we are looking towards Kenya's population, in a base, there is a broader base is there. Bars are the broader in both the males and the females population. But when we are moving towards a upward position, it means as a total number of the individuals which are lies in a different age groups. After 50, the number of bars, these are the shrinking. What it indicates? Poor medical facilities. Poor medical facilities. If the medical facilities, it will be as a good, then the number of people under this age group, 50 plus, 60 plus, 70 plus, it will be as a more, which is present on a Japan. At the bottom right side, it indicates as the pyramid of a Japan, where the bottom under 1 to the 10, 10 to 20, if the number of people are there, same the number of people, they are also existed till the 60, 70. It indicates that the longer life expectancy, expected life which is spent by the every individual in society. This is a more in a Japan. Japan indicates as a developed economy. Kenya is an underdeveloped economy, and India's example in the left side, this is as the developing economy. Developing economy. So when we compare the India with the Kenya, so in an age group of the 40 to 50, the number of people are still as no more in our country. This age group, 15 to the 59 age group. Clear? So if the working class, it will be present in our country, then it will be as the good for the economy. Economy, it can survive for the longer duration of time. You are the assets of the economy. Assets means property. After a certain period of time, when you will be as productive for the country by produce goods and services in society. That's why you are considered as a assets. You are the property. But we can't say that that age, those number of people which cross the 60 years of age, जो retire हो चुके हैं, वो burden नहीं है. They already contributed in the economy. ठीक है ना? अगर हम सोचे कि हम 60 above वालों को कंट्री से निकाल दिया जाए क्योंकि वो प्रोडक्टिव नहीं है हमारे लिए, then they will be as a nobody. It will be living in our country. Nobody. जो 15 to 59 एज ग्रुप में जो काम करने वाले लोग हैं और उनको लाइफ की सिक्योरिटी नहीं होगी तो काम कौन करेगा? ठीक है ना? हम उनको भी नहीं निकाल सकते. बट there are some number of people are there which are the liabilities, which are a burden on a country. कौन होंगे? जो कंट्रीब्यूट नहीं कर रहे हैं इकोनॉमी के अंदर, which are not generating the income. ठीक है? कौन है ये? 15 to 59 एज ग्रुप के अंदर ही हैं, जो काम नहीं कर रहे हैं, इस एज ग्रुप में है पर काम नहीं कर रहे हैं. A person which is doing the work in their own shop, it has also contributes in economy. हम ये नहीं कह सकते वो burden है, वो burden नहीं है. It has generating the income. So any person which is providing any kind of the service or the producer goods is the resource of country. ठीक है? इससे age and sex pyramids, they are explaining these. Clear? Any doubts? Next, occupational structure. Thank you. Occupational structure. Last topic, occupational structure. Occupational structure. Occupational structure. Occupational structure helps to study. It helps to study total number of people engaged in different economic activities, engaged in different economic means those activities which helps to generate income, जहां से पैसा earn होता है. Economic activities to satisfy human needs, to satisfy human needs. Broadly, the occupational structure has divided into three parts. Three kinds of economic activities are there. Three economic activities are there. Gujabkar, what are these? Very good answer. Primary activities, secondary activities, tertiary activities. Tertiary activities. Yes, Laksh Jarat. Primary means? Very good. Those activities which are associated with the land and water resources and related with the production of raw materials is known as primary activities. Shivraj Bali, any three examples? Shivraj Bali. Cotton. Continue. Cotton is a product. Item है ना कोई, थिंग है कोई, ये एक्टिविटी तो नहीं है. Hosiery. Next boy. Primary activities. Any two examples? Three examples. Very good answer. Agriculture. Very good. Thank you. Agriculture. Mining. Another good answer. Fishing. Very good. Fishing. Forestry. Very good. Forestry. So 4 examples given by the Laksh. Agriculture is a part of agriculture. Production of crops. Any crop. Horticulture is a part of it because they are related with the land and water resources. Forestry is also related with land and water. Thank you, Laksh. So agriculture, mining, forestry, fishing, 60% job opportunities in India, it generates through the primary sector. Primary sector. So those economies of the world where the primary sector contributes as an important role for the generating the employment opportunities, Such economies are the underdeveloped or developing economies. These are not the developed. So all those developed economies, they are not emphasizing over primary sector. They are emphasizing over secondary and tertiary sectors. Secondary sectors, industries, and tertiary service sector. Okay, next, secondary activities. Harnoor Singh, secondary activities. Secondary activities. Very good answer. Thank you, Harnoor. Thank you. Secondary activities are known as some manufacturing activities. Manufacturing activities, those activities which are based upon the raw material produced by primary activities, raw materials produced by secondary activities are those activities which are based upon raw materials produced by primary activities, raw materials produced by primary activities and their transformation into finished goods, transformation into finished goods, finished goods, finished goods. Example, cotton textile, iron and steel industries. Vasal Gaba, any two other examples related with it. Secondary. Cutting off cotton. Vatsal said harvesting of cotton. It means in agriculture, when a farmer sowing a seed, growing a plant, harvest a crop, all these are not related with agriculture. वो तो cotton textile में हो गया. फिर से दुआ. Production of cotton is not a part of agriculture. Production of cotton is not a part of agriculture. Production of crops, production of vegetables, production of fruits is not a part of agriculture. Hriday dua. Teachers, peon, sweepers, separate nahi lana. Education. Okay, this was our chapter. So those economies of the world, like as the developed economies, mostly the developed economies, their 60 to 70% of activities, they are that generates income through the secondary and tertiary. But in developing and underdeveloped economies, they are totally dependent upon primary activities. This is as a little bit difference. But all these three activities, primary, secondary, tertiary, these are interdependent. Without the existence of the one, if any of activity is not done in economy, then the other can't survive. If the transport, trade, banking, insurance, they will not present, how can we produce the goods in a agriculture sector or in industries? So all these three are the interdependent. Clear? Any questions in your mind regarding this chapter, you can ask. Afterwards, we will discuss the question answers. Any questions? Hriday Dua, any question? Population pyramids explains the ratio between the males and females in different age groups. Second part of, yes, graphical representation of males and females. Okay, second part of the question is, how do they help in understanding about the population of a country? It helps to understand, it helps to understand the existing, it helps to understand population pyramids, helps to understand population pyramids, helps to understand changes in population composition, changes in population composition, changes in population composition in different age groups, in different age groups, in different age groups, due to change in health facilities, facilities, health facilities, health facilities, and literacy, full stop. Next is MCQ, which does the term, yes, Vatsal, which does the term population distribution refer to? In a given area. Very good. Next, Sahil, which are the three main factors that cause a population change? Sit down. Million. Third, in 1999, the world population reached billion. Dia. Fourth, what is a population pyramid? It is a graphical presentation of the age-sex composition of a population. You have to do only first 6 questions. Answer the questions briefly. Blanks remaining, yeah? Do it yourself. If you are having any other questions regarding this chapter, you can ask now.